Should have just opened the garage all the way. It's hot in this motherfucker.
We didn't even test to see if
I already
you can.
I
Oh,
tested all of that. Calm down, Becky.
theme song. Theme song. This is the theme song. Theme song. I wrote a theme song. This is the theme song. Theme song.
Is that the new theme song?
For today.
I thought that was the new one. I was all excited. Look at us with a real theme song.
I don't know. I kind of liked it.
All right, theme song.
Did you like it?
I licked it.
No, did you like it?
I did.
Okay.
Welcome to When
Hi.
Wife Gives You Lemons.
Hi.
We're back.
We're back.
So,
Soap.
no, not soap. So a little bit ago, I saw the ants. You know, it's summer now. Spring, late spring, early summer. It's summer, I guess. Whatever the fuck it is. And all the ants are kind of coming out.
Okay.
So I put one of those little liquid trap things that they love so much.
Uh-huh.
And I put one down, and some of it spilled out on the, and I stuffed it under the corner there. And it was amazing to watch them all, like, kind of touch it. And, like, there's a couple that came over, and they, like put their toe in it, and, like, oh, it's not so bad. And you got one ant, probably, George.
Fucking George.
He's like, I got this shit. Fucking jumps in, and, like, I'm watching him walk around in it. Like, he could get out. He walks all the way
well,
to the
that's
edge.
what it's supposed to do.
He walks all the way to the edge, then walks back in, and he's like, yeah, come on in, guys, water's good. And everybody else is just watching him. What the fuck is he doing?
But those things, it's supposed to be they take it back with them.
Oh, well, this one went swimming, dude. Like he didn't just take some off the edge and take off with it.
Was it ants in the house?
No. It was on the edge of the house.
Oh, where you need to fix the sprinkler.
Right there, yeah. But it was funny to watch the one, though. I was just imagining, like, that guy, or that ant,
Hey, you guys!
He's the wild one. He's like, yeah, dude, fuck you guys. I'll go in there. I'll fucking swim in it. It's fucking great.
Are you close enough? No. That's funny.
Anyway, go ahead. Oh, I got to
No.
take these glasses.
Welcome.
It's too hot in here, and I'm getting all steamy.
Welcome to When Wife Gives You Lemons.
Yeah, it's hot in here.
Okay, you want me to open it?
No, I'll live. Yeah,
I can open
yes.
it. Okay.
We're gonna open our back door. Joy's gonna open her back door right now. It's gonna be great.
We'll talk about what you said you were going to talk about.
I don't remember what I was gonna talk about now. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I came home for lunch. And I opened the front door. All three dogs, laying around. One on the couch, one on the other couch, one on the chair. Just lazy as fuck. But I walk in, and since we feed Dougie the Dubio roaches, well, one had gotten free somewhere. So when I opened the door, all the dogs are lazy, and there's one giant Dubio roach hanging out on the armrest of the couch like he's like one of the kids or like one of the pups just hanging out. And I was like, really?
Did you pick it up and feed it to Doug?
No, I put him back in his cage.
Oh, you survived.
I go, you survived. You made it out. You can go back and tell everybody not to do this again.
Every time I see it, like every once in a while, one will get loose, and I'm like, and they don't look like normal. They're not like normal roaches.
They look like roly-polies.
They look like roly-polies. So, and then when Doug eats them, like
they crunch like chips.
their legs are. It's funny. I don't know.
But I just thought it was really funny that there was one, and it looked like it was just like chilling, like, oh yeah,
made it. Or he's probably like,
this is the life.
He is like climbing the Mount Everest, and he got to the top, and then you're like, bloop, bloop, go back to the cage. He's like, what the fuck?
He's like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm back here. Listen, guys,
just like
I almost made it. There's something out there. I saw the opening.
Like babies when they're toddlers and they crawl, and then you're like, bloop, and put them back, and they're all, what the fuck?
It's funny because there's a small little hole, and if the egg crate things get too close to the roof, the little Dubio roaches can climb up on the thing, and that's how once in a while one will find its way out, is if after you feed Dougie, if the egg crate things are too close to the roof.
Oh.
So I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny. Like he was just chilling. I was like, you know what? You should almost be saved for good. You should almost be a survivor.
You're a survivor.
So I thought that was funny.
Do you have any nopes?
Those are all my nopes.
Okay.
I had two.
Oh.
I'm sure I have more, but I have two for now.
Okay. So we talked about me last week allegedly doing mushrooms.
Copy.
I think they were synthetic. I don't think they were real because the way I felt the next day. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. I forgot to explain why I did said alleged mushrooms. And we're going to call this segment John's a Little Bitch.
Not a little bitch. I just didn't got you to do what I wanted you to do.
John pussied out.
I didn't pussy out.
You did.
I just didn't do it.
Oh, this is my side of the story. This is Joy's story time. And we didn't get tattoos, and I wanted a tattoo so bad. Anyway, okay, the reason I broke my not doing drugs thing.
Whatever. Don't act like I freaking pure force fed you or anything. Go ahead. No peer pressure.
Anyway, it's the same way. Never mind.
Yeah? Is that where you're going to go with it?
I don't like you. Anyway, so when you go onto Fremont Street in Vegas,
Man, I'm sweating.
when you go onto Fremont Street in Vegas, they have these little circles, and in the circles they have performers. Well, one circle had these cowboys with their shirts off, and they were ripped. And John goes, "Wouldn't it be funny if I paid to take a picture with them? And while we're taking a picture, you're recording, and I rip my shirt off and I show my ab." And
ab.
I love
It's
you.
more like a buh. There's no ab in there. There's no ah. There's just buh.
And I said, "Fucking A, yes, that would be hilarious. Everybody on the podcast would fucking die. We'd probably get 1,000 listeners off." Okay, because if you would have done it and we would have wrote "When Wife Gives You Lemons" across your chest, holy shit. So anyway, we went so far as to go to the little store on Fremont Street and you buy, what is it, like 5 t-shirts for 10?
Yeah, no, it was like 4 for 10, but I
4
really
for-
like them.
I do too. I like the green one. So we went and bought 4 Vegas t-shirts because John was going to rip one open. He's also supposed to rip one open off of me, but that didn't happen either.
Whatever, you were too busy trying to freaking find your leg.
They were gone. My legs were gone.
Your
I
legs
forgot.
were not gone.
I forgot where I put them. I was like, fuck. Where did I put my legs?
They must be next to the bed and wall thing.
I was like, oh my God, I lost.
So anyway,
so we bought the t-shirts and I was super, and every time we walked by, I would be all, "Oh, let's do it now. And you know, it's not ready.
I got scared.
And then he goes, "Hey, if you allegedly do mushrooms."
I never said that. You
No.
suggested it yourself. Don't put that on me.
No, Jonathan.
Nope.
This one I will not go back on. No,
You can't.
that was on you.
It's not on me. I did not allegedly say you did that. You do that. I don't remember that.
You said
I don't even remember your legs.
You said if I do that, you would do that.
You said.
And then and then the next day I was like, "You didn't take your shirt off with the Cowboys." You said it is because you didn't do the alleged shrooms right, and you didn't embrace. So see right there.
I said you didn't have fun.
I tried.
You did not. You were like, I want to go to bed.
I was tired.
Anyway,
it's hard.
I welched on you.
Thank you.
But in my defense, I didn't say when I would do it. Could be next time. It could be the
It
next
better
time
be.
after
If it's
that.
not, I'm fucking ripping your shirt off, and I don't care. I'll have the homeless party record it. It'll be fine.
I thought I was telling somebody about the homeless party, and I was fucking laughing so hard. You just gotta imagine it looked like the TV show Rugrats, but all adults and dirty, just dancing around is the way I see it. That's a pretty good visual.
That's a very
right?
good visual.
Like imagine them all lined up, just dancing, all of them in the cartoon.
One of them's in a wheelchair.
That's what it looked like, but they were all dirty old homeless people.
So happy Mother's Day,
Happy Mother's Day, ladies.
ladies.
Mothers, fathers who are mothers, whatever.
Just, yeah, whatever.
Happy whatever day.
And you know what? If you don't have kids, you're still a mother because you're mothering your inner child, and you should take care of your inner child.
And you probably
as well.
have a pet too.
So, Okay, I'm back on the boot camp because I lost 30 pounds and then I found it. So I'm trying to lose it again, whatever. So now I'm on week 2, but last week was week 1. And because I've been off the boot camp so long, I wasn't allowed a cheat meal. So, okay. And I also ran a Mother's Day special in my new place and it was $50 for 50 minutes. And I ended up.
That's a spoilish in
Yeah.
Saugus, California.
I booked 23. Only one of them didn't show up. So I did 22 between Friday and Sunday. I did 9 on Sunday. And so everybody, it was a really nice Mother's Day because everybody who came in was super nice. They were very appreciative. It felt and it was just, a lot of people were like, quit the chiropractor. You deserve this. One lady walked out, came back in and goes, be brave. And I was like, whoa. So,
it's funny when other people tell you that. I tell you that. You tell me to go shut the fuck up.
I tell you to take off your shirt with cowboys, and you tell me to go take mushrooms, so fuck you.
Ooh, I didn't make you do them. Nobody forced them down your throat. Nobody put a gun to your head.
Yeah, there's not going to be some forcing down my throat with a lot of things in a minute.
Ooh, I don't have to force that.
I know. I like sucking your... Damn it.
Hey!
Thumb.
Stuff.
Cheese. Anyway, so I didn't get... I'm so hungry. So I didn't get a cheat meal, so everybody's like, what are you doing? And, I hope your husband's doing something nice for you on Mother's Day. And I was like, no, not really.
My husband doesn't do anything nice for me ever.
And then I was all, but I do get a cheat meal next Sunday. And they're like, oh, like you could just tell they were like, oh, this poor woman. Her husband's making her work on Mother's Day.
You work?
They didn't know that.
I cleaned the house for you, so you try to have a good day off yesterday.
And then
that lasted for about 30 minutes.
And then I feel like my parents are going to make a surprise visit soon, and I am fucking freaking the fuck out.
Your dad's like, so what's your work schedule like these days,
He's
Joy?
such a stalker. I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna like he starts asking questions.
You're
and
thinking of the museum trip all over again? Episode 7 or something. Great story. Please go back to that one.
I was like,
I'll have to find that episode.
Oh no. Like it just, and I was walking today and I'm like, they're going to fucking show up. They're going to fucking show up. I know they're going to show up. And so I gave myself a migraine. I'm actually still fighting a migraine. So I texted my mom this morning and I was like, please, like, please do not show up at my house without telling me. I do not need to be surprised, please. And my mom's all, okay, I'll tell you, but it's going to be soon. And I was all, bing, bong.
Does that mean, okay, so now all they did was narrow it down for the next week and a half.
I know.
The next 2 weeks.
And
it's going to be a random fucking Wednesday.
I know, on a day that I have like 9 massages too.
They're going to show up on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and they're going to leave the same night.
Oh, I know.
They're not going to stay.
No.
They're only going to come in town, and they're probably coming for something.
Oh, probably.
Right. Your dad or somebody probably has a doctor's appointment to VA way down here or something. There's probably something. There's got to be, or your mom, something.
That's a good call. Fuck.
They're not just coming down here for nothing. I love your parents.
No,
I love them. There's no fucking way they are coming down here just to see us and the boys.
I don't know. Sometimes they used to do that all the time. Just show up just to say hi and leave and like disrupt the whole like universe. But then
I've seen your dad do that, yes.
And then I was taking my walk yesterday and I started thinking about, and I'm sure I've told this story 1,000 times on this podcast, and I'm sorry how I did the high school graduation speech for Madera High 1999. If anybody has that video, I really would like to see me do that speech.
There's like 4 people that went to high school with you that listened to this show that all recorded it. They called me.
You're such a... Did they all record over it? Did their dads record over it with porn?
No, they did their own porn.
So it is. And it's like the very first sentence out of my mouth. And then it's like cuts to porn.
So, class of whatever. So stick it in my ass.
When I haven't...
there's that almost that exact scene happens in the movie Basketball.
What?
Almost that exact scene. Okay, so in the beginning of the movie, Basketball, one of the best comedies ever, people.
I've seen it 1,000 times.
One of the last slapstick movies of all time. Anyway, So at the beginning, it shows you he's like reminiscing and watching Reggie Jackson hit the 4 home runs. Right. That's and he's all, one of these days I'm going to be a big sports star. And next he's all drunk. He's like, I own a big sports car. Right. So fast forward, he's going through the stuff, and the hot girl that he's chasing, or they're kind of getting closer, and he's all sad, and he's having a moment, and his go-to is to watch the VCR tape of Reggie Jackson's 4 home runs. And he hit, and this could be the 4th home run. It's halfway over, and it switches into porn.
Oh shit!
Right there, it's your story.
It is, and it truly happened. What I need to do is get the video of the porn on top of my.
Just go find the video.
Right? No, I know.
I bet it's still out there.
Oh, it's in my parents' house somewhere.
Yeah, but you know how? Just think how. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Gilly.
They got surprised. They got surprised your dad's gonna be there. That how surprised he was. The first time he's all, fuck yeah, fucking Bunny takes it 72 ways from Sunday, and he goes to start that thing, and it's all you. It's all, welcome to class 1999, and it stops. Bam, bam, bam. And he's like, oh my god, it's all fucked up because he's
I'm coming, but I shouldn't be coming.
That was funny.
Well, it was a shock when I was like, you know what? I've never seen me do this because, when you first see it.
I wonder if you like, hey, Dad, I never did that. It wasn't me.
No, he swears it wasn't him.
You know what happened? It was at the time, it was your 7-year-old brother.
Right.
It's Adam. He's all, I totally did that. But I get it. I know your dad, so I completely believe that happened.
Oh, it did.
No. I'm knowing your dad is what I'm telling you. It completely.
My dad is super addicted to porn. Like, my dad is a porn addict. Like, so I was telling someone the story the other day, and I was like, man, because they were telling me, they're like, man, I felt so bad. I forgot it was a minimum day because when it gets close to the end of the school year, the school switches like minimum days, and it gets really hard the last couple weeks of school. And so there was a minimum day, and she didn't realize her kid got out. So her kid had to wait almost an hour for her to get across town to get him. And I was like, dude, my dad I used to have to sit at school for like hours upon hours on time. And they're like, what? And I go, yeah. My parents own their own business. And he would tell my mom, hey, I'm going to go get the kids. And he would go home and watch porn and probably take a nap. And we would have to wait like 2 hours until my dad came and got us.
He's all fucking has a good whacking nap. I gotta.
Oh, fuck. And it's funny because.
I better go pick up the kids.
And then my mom would be calling, so he'd always take the phone off the hook. And, and he swears they were never late picking us up. And I'm like,
I don't know what you guys are talking about. That never happened.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Is your addiction so strong you don't remember that you did it?
Which is honestly why I have a really hard time with porn, because it takes me back to sitting at school for hours upon.
I could see that.
Oh, we have visitors. We have Farley and Gilly.
But I get that. Yeah, they can't go by. Don't let them by.
No,
because then they'll go outside.
Go.
Because then they'll go out front.
Go.
No, but I get that. I could see where you'd have that hang up, and I understand. I understand. There's things that you have.
Yeah.
Reason and as I've gotten older and we've gotten older together, I understand your reasons more.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, even if I don't always agree, I totally understand.
Right. It's the same.
Does that make sense? I hope
yeah.
That makes you feel
it's the same thing with pot. Like, my parents would always smoke pot, fall asleep, and forget about us. And I always had to cook dinner or clean the house or do something. Like, I had to be the adult. So I really do. I associate pot with a lot of.
With that.
Yeah. With parental trauma.
Right.
Woo, let's get deep. But yeah, my dad totally recorded over my.
So let's get back to what I was talking about. So there I was watching my speech, and pow, there was Debbie getting smashed from the back.
I really want to tell that on stage. I don't think I've ever done that on stage, but I really need to. I'm going to start going back into comedy again because I miss it. But speaking of comedy, every once in a while, our kids are funny. Brody's fucking hilarious. Tyler, I don't really know him that well.
He's not as funny as, he's not as funny as the other two. I'm just being honest.
He's not home a lot.
He doesn't have that. Well, luckily he does have a decent sense of humor. He's got a good sense of humor. But, it takes him a while. That's probably his mom's side.
But I will say he's the only one who bought me a Mother's Day present.
That was cute.
It was sweet. He took a picture. I like these Alani energy drinks, and they have a new flavor called Retro Rainbow Candy, and I couldn't find it anywhere. He found it at his little steroid store or whatever, and he took a picture, and he said, I got you something, and I was like, oh my God, I love you. You're my favorite. And he's like, duh. Or he said something like, doesn't need to be said. Like, I know.
I know. I am the oldest, prettiest one.
He is pretty. Well, Caleb's getting pretty. Kid. Caleb's got a beautiful face.
Caleb is a handsome kid. He's just fucking Eeyore.
Well, Caleb.
Okay.
So the other day we're in the kitchen, and he wanted to tell John something, and he goes,
okay. First off, let's talk about why Caleb has this stupid thing where we get him a chicken every year for Christmas, some sort of chicken, whether it's an ornament or a stuffed animal. It doesn't matter. Something.
Socks.
Right. And so he always says, hey, what's up?
Guess what?
Or guess what? And I go, what? He always says chicken butt.
Always.
Guess what? Chicken butt. Guess what? Chicken butt. All the time. And for whatever reason, he was dead serious.
He is deadpan, man.
He says, hey, Dad, he goes, and he was going to tell me, like we were in a conversation about something. He goes, oh, guess what? And I go, what? He goes, chicken butt, but for real.
But also.
He goes, chicken butt. But also, and like he never missed a beat. There was like he didn't giggle, he didn't laugh. It was just dead.
And then he kept talking, and I'm behind him, and John and I connect eyes, and my knees went weak because I was like, oh my God. Because he just, guess what? Chicken butt. But also, like he has a compulsion. He has to say chicken butt after he says, guess what? Like it's in his brain.
It's like when you say queso and you can't.
Oh, yeah.
You can't help but say
queso.
Queso.
Or when you used to tell the dogs right here, and I'd go, right now, and you get so mad.
I still get mad at you.
No, I love it.
I'm mad at you right now.
I know. I love it.
You're getting served tomorrow.
Ooh. So, yeah, Mother's Day was cool. I didn't get anything but 2 energy drinks.
I gave you some lovin', didn't I?
No.
No, you were so tired. We waited. That's right, because you were exhausted.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. I did 9 in a row. Every one of them showed up early. I was all, oh my God. Like normally 1 or 2 people are late and I can like chug a protein drink or something. No, every one of them was on time or early. And I was all, cool. Hi. And it was the last day of the special too. And Dr. Hong Kong is not happy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to have to tell me some of this.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Is this stuff you're going to tell me off there?
I don't know.
Are you ready to tell me on there? Or are you ready?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't anything big. It was just, oh yeah, you know what? I don't want to ruin anybody's confidence because they told me in confidence. So yeah, but
you can talk to me off there.
Yeah, and they're going away. His birthday was the 14th. I forgot his birthday. I mean, ooh.
Who? Your boss?
Dr. Hong Kong. Yeah.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah.
Is that making that Brett hurt him?
I don't know. I think everything I did last week but hurt him pretty bad.
Why? Because you didn't work and you went and worked for yourself?
Yeah.
And made more money?
Yeah. But they're going away this weekend to go see their daughter. So next weekend I'm going to tell him I want to cut my hours back on July, and so we'll see if I have a job next week or not, you guys.
If you're out hustling?
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Future hand jobs coming soon.
Oh my God, I'll give all the hand jobs. I'm not very good at them. I get the speed wobbles, but practice makes perfect.
I know you did pretty good last night. You were doing a good job.
And that was with my vagina.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
You started with there. Just saying, you know what I mean?
So yeah, spoilish. If anybody like wants. I don't know. You know what? Anybody who mentions when wife gives you lemons, I'll give you $15 off if you come get a massage from me. Like, fucking why not? Like, and if you can tell people, that'd be really cool. I'm really good at what I do. I know I sound like a jackass sometimes, but
Listen,
I am.
I explained that she's like, for those of you who would know, you're probably outdating myself, but she's like the Bo Jackson.
Isn't that the guy who got his video recorded over?
No, that was Reggie Jackson.
Oh.
Bo Jackson was like one of the baddest, like multiple athletes who could just kick ass at everything.
Oh.
He was like a legend. He is a legend.
So, yeah. Yeah. I just really want this to work, and I'm really nervous. I have a lot on my mind right now going on because, yeah, things are changing.
Yeah, and
it's funny because I'm doing this freaking boot camp, and like 3 other women are in like the exact same thing where they're in a job that they really don't have the heart for, and they want to make it on their own. And women supporting women is so fucking powerful, man. And all these women are like, fucking do it. And if I was closer, I'd come. And
that's why I stand by my statement that.
Oh, we forgot to talk about yesterday.
Women should be running every country because all of us men are pieces of shit, and we need to get our fucking shit spanked.
I think dominatrix women.
So what were you gonna say? What happened
last night? John and I both went out of our we didn't
comfort
both come.
zone.
Yeah, we both went out of our comfort zone. So my sister-in-law and my niece, they go do this thing at Central Park called Hot Girl Walks. And if there's a bunch of them everywhere, like there's one in Long Beach, you guys should check it out. It's really cool. And it's basically a bunch of women get together and they talk and they walk. And it's a hot girl walk.
And you basically network and walk.
And you network and you have fun. And my sister-in-law, of course, is in Mexico having fun, eating tacos and sending me pictures of her margarita. And then my niece wasn't feeling well, so I had to do it all by myself. And I know I look like I'm a very outgoing person, but when it comes to meeting people like that, I'm not good. But John was like, hey, babe, I think I'm going to go play this league game tonight.
Right.
And I was like, well, shit, it's the hot girl walk at the same park. I'm like, you know what? It's meant to be. Let's do it. But John's thing started at 5:30. My thing started at 6:30. So John leaves, to go play. So I'm just walking. So I walked for an hour. By the way, I already walked my 10,000 steps. And then I already worked out. I ended up getting almost 25,000 steps yesterday.
Wow. That's crazy.
I can't. How many miles?
And that's like So I went and played a disc golf league that they play on Mondays. There's some couple really good players in that. And I tied for third, so I was pretty excited. Only 2 strokes off the win, and I should have made the win. But why are you breathing in the microphone?
Sorry. I walked 11.65 miles yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, but
It was nice. It was cool. For me, Steph, I want to play more tournaments, and so I need to get more comfortable playing in the tournament style settings, and that was like a mini one of those. So it was really nice to, like I said, up against really good players. So all the playing with my good players that I play with, it showed it was paying off. It was good. It was cool. I was happy with how I played. I could have played better, but I was still happy.
But it was cool. And I did the hot girl walk, and I networked, and same thing. A bunch of fucking powerful women are like, fucking quit. Like, you've got this. You're doing amazing. It just, and like we did it to a couple other women too. And it was just, it's nice to just be powerful together. So yeah, I highly suggest if anybody's in the Santa Clarita, Valencia area, these hot girl walks, they do them. They alternate Mondays and Wednesdays. So Monday was yesterday. So next week will be Wednesday. And it's just something nice to do. Yesterday was perfect. Like, it was so beautiful outside. I mean, it was really cool. Do I have any other notes?
I don't know. I think
I do have some stuff. I just can't. Oh, have you ever seen a meme and like it reminds you of like a memory, and then it makes you laugh like a dumbass by yourself?
Sure. I've had to do opposite. I've seen like things. I've seen videos or a song or something that comes up and it reminds me of something else, and I'll fucking get all.
Oh.
I get opposite.
Well. Somebody wrote something, and it's a guy, and he's sitting at a table by himself, and you can tell he's like trying to hold in his laughter. And it's all when a memory strikes of your friend doing something dumb.
Okay, that's funny.
And it reminded me of my friend We were at the Comedy Store. And I mean, I'm not kidding. I laughed for a good fucking hour, and I knew where my legs were. But we were at the Comedy Store, and we were in the belly room, and the belly room kind of has like, it's not a mezzanine, but they call it a mezzanine. So it's like a little off. If you've ever seen Roast Battle, it's where the judges sit. It's a little bit up, but it has a step down, and it looks like it's flat, and it's dark, and she stepped and didn't realize the step was there. But when she started falling, she made a fist and slugged the fuck out of this back of guy's head. But then when she fell, so she slugs him in the back of the head, and then when she hits the ground, she elbows him in the side. So this guy's thinking he's getting the shit beat out of him.
He thought he was getting attacked.
But when he turns around, there's nobody there because she's on the ground.
And did he see her on the ground at least?
And then he saw me like, fuck, I died. I felt so bad because I laughed so hard.
You set your tray on someone's afro.
I did. And you know what the sad part is? I was like, oh my God, was my tray on your hair? And he goes, yeah, I thought it was a part of the Comedy Store experience. Like, you know how like dicks people are rude?
You're like, it is now.
And I go, no, I'm just an asshole. And then one time I had my tray and somebody asked for something, and I turned and I slammed my tray in the back of this bald guy's head. And on instinct, I palmed it like a basketball.
Like you would like your kid or
yeah.
Like me. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
And I squeezed, and my hands are really strong, so I'm squeezing, and then I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? So I took my hand away, and my handprint was in his back of his head. And I'm all, I am so sorry. And he's all, I was okay until you squeezed the back of my head. And I was like,
you're like, well, I wanted to make sure the brain didn't fall out.
I've spilled ranch over people. So much ranch has been poured over people because of me. I'm just like, bloop, bloop, bloop.
They're like, oh, it's okay. I've been sprayed with this before.
So yeah,
fun. That was good.
That was a good.
That was a good one.
That was a good. Yeah. So Spoilish guys.
Go check out Spoilish. Go get it. Mention us, and Joy will give you a discount.
Yeah, I'll give you $15 off if you mention when wife gives you lemons.
Awesome.
And tell anybody.
Tell everybody.
Please.
Like, subscribe.
Lick clit surprise.
Check us out.
Chicka, bye.
Much love. Thanks for listening. Come back again. Go check out past episodes. Those are always fun. Early episodes are good. Go check all that shit. These episodes are good. Well, these are too. Don't worry. But we had some, like the story of your dad. That shit is one of, like the story of your dad driving you to the wrong planetarium. The planetarium and not instead of the exploratorium. Yeah, that's right. You know what I mean. But that's in an episode. It's good stuff. Have fun. Check us out. Like, subscribe. Good day.